welcome to a brand new episode of FGCism. I'm Michael.
And I'm Anthony.
It's been a while. It's been like a few months since we've done an episode of FGCism.
Man, that's because the FGC's been pretty quiet.
Yeah, everything's been online only.
Yeah, and that little era where everybody decided to be trash kind of like chilled out for a while.
Till today.
Ooh.
We'll get into that later. But first up, what have you been playing fighting game wise?
Tekken 7.
Really?
Literally just Tekken 7.
No Mortal Kombat?
I'll get to that, but Tekken 7. That netcode, I will say that it's a lot better than it was. It's not perfect, but man, is it way more playable.
Way more playable, I agree.
Plus that Wi-Fi indicator, man, it has revealed a lot of truth. I hope when y'all write down y'all Christmas list, y'all put down an Ethernet cable. I'm playing people in France, and it was like maybe a tiny hiccup in the intro, but the fight, quite smooth.
That's good.
And just for comparison's sake, I fought somebody on Wi-Fi who was in America.
Was it rough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care what you all say about, well, my Wi-Fi is good. Maybe you should stop being... Shut up. All right? Shut up. There's a difference between speed and stability.
Yeah, that's the thing they don't really get.
Y'all... And I bet that the Wi-Fi people are some of the people who are like, man, if y'all get rollback, maybe we could keep playing. No. No. Rollback does not fix the fact that your Wi-Fi is trash.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't make my son work. Well, either stop playing or get a cable. I don't care how ugly it looks in your house, okay? Be considerate.
They don't understand that, but they feel as though since they are playing, they have the right to play in whatever way they want to play.
Well, that's why we have the Wi-Fi indicator, because I have the right to not deal with that.
That's true. Because what happens is, on your end, it's like garbage, but on their end, it looks all great and stuff.
Right. Like, man, look at all these frames I'm not dropping. So, I'm so glad we have this Wi-Fi indicator now. I wish all other games would do this. I can only imagine how bad Street Fighter's Wi-Fi indicator would be if they show how many people are on Wi-Fi there.
Ooh.
That's right. Get exposed.
Expose them all.
Show me what you are right now.
You know it's bad. There's actual science behind all this stuff. People still reject it and deny it.
There's literal science, and they're just like fake news. Not real.
I think what's worse about this is that Harada isn't making it any better. He's kind of feeding the flames of rollback not being an actual remedy for a lot of these issues.
Yeah, I see him on. I mean, a lot of Japanese developers just haven't gotten on this wave, man.
They get on there now, though.
They are, slowly but surely. I'm still excited to see what comes in for Under Night and Birth after I heard that those people played something on rollback and were impressed.
Yeah.
I'm still holding out hope that it'll get it, because once that happens, I'm willing to drop every other game for Under Night and Birth. I love that game.
Same. Because I cannot play them online. 16 frames of lag. I'm like, what am I doing here?
Like, bro.
It's inconsistent. It's not always
I am
the same.
here to play fighting games, not present a PowerPoint presentation.
Right? Look at all these still shots I got. I was trying to play before. It was 6 frames of lag. I'm like, how am I going to do a combo with this? Other people, they trained in this. They know it. They feel it. They know how to do it. I'm like, I can't. I'm sorry.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that, and you shouldn't have to. I'm almost insulted to see that these developers have implemented a training mode option to add more lag instead of doing something of fixing your netcode. It's like admission that your netcode is trash to add that.
They've been doing that for a long time, though.
I know.
Since UMVC3, I think, was the first game to really do it. And we know that game was notoriously bad for online. Horrible.
And man, I tried. I thought this was as good as it gets.
Add that extra couple of frames of lag so you can get used to
the
the online environment.
Street Fighter 3 online edition came through.
Oh, so good. So close. I don't think I've ever had a real bad match, though, that game.
I can't remember one.
Me
Can't
neither.
remember a single one.
I played for hours playing a game. I don't even like that game that much, but I played online. It was fun because it actually worked.
Man, and it worked well.
That's the thing. A game that has good online will make you play it longer.
I mean, it really work out for Darkstalkers.
It's because Darkstalkers is like a really niche game. Like,
you're right.
You gotta be really into that type of gameplay to order like we get anything out of it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Like, it's not for everybody. It's not the type of fighting that's like accessible to everybody either.
Yeah, you don't get like crouching forward into DP or fight. No, it's not that. It's It's so much different than that. It's Goth Street Fighter.
Goth Street Fighter.
All right, so we went off the rails a little there. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Tekken 7.
Tekken's good.
It is, and I've always liked it. It's just the online was just ugh. But now that it isn't, I can confidently do the silly things I keep trying to do. But I will say I've definitely learned more in this short period of time playing it than I have playing it otherwise, because man, gimmicks work when lag is a thing.
Of course.
So now I got to play actual neutral.
Yes.
Which is fine. I'm learning it. And I'm doing pretty okay.
That's good. Stop all that foolishness you was doing before.
Look, it worked, okay?
No, we're not doing online gimmicks and stuff. That's terrible. That's bad.
I know, okay?
Bad habits.
I'm getting better.
Used to that the anime fire stuff where you could do gimmicks and stuff online. That stuff worked all the time most of the time.
It's because the online didn't. What about you? What are you playing?
Let's see. I'm playing Tekken because of Kunimitsu. I'm probably gonna drop Julia. Man, I look at you like, Julia, you were cool and all, but Kunimitsu's so good.
You goddamn weeb.
You should have known it was gonna happen. Like,
I should have.
Like, I love Kunimitsu.
I've seen so many.
They're gonna drop off probably.
I think so.
They're gonna drop off
because most of them suck.
Yeah,
but the ones that are good,
oh, she's so fun. It's like playing Taki in Soul Calibur. It's a very similar like attack pattern and strategy, and like, oh, she's so good. She's so fun.
She has substitution jutsu. I'm a little heated about that.
I mean, Raven been here all this time. Nobody really like played her that much.
True.
So, but yeah, Kunimitsu's made me want to play that game a lot more. I played Soul Calibur online a little bit. It's terrible, but
ew, why'd you do that?
Because I love Soul Calibur. It's like a bad relationship. I know it's bad. I know it's like toxic, but I can't stop playing it. Man,
it hurts to look at my fighting game list and see all these games I refuse to play because they get online.
Man. Because I'm like, I'm just going to be sitting here playing like Iron Bird by myself. Unless you come over and play. Other than that, I ain't going to be able to go online and play. I love that game so much. Ugh. That game is so good.
That game was hard to play. Grand Blue was hard to play online.
Ooh, Grand Blue is impossible to play online. I don't see how y'all do it.
I tried.
It's so bad.
I was ready to go all in on that game.
And then it happened. I haven't tried Fight of Animals online yet. I need to try that. I heard that code for that game's good.
It's because it has rollback.
Yo, Fight of Animals is too legit.
I can't argue it. I really can't argue that.
Like, the Fox is my main. Like, the game is so good. I'm so bad.
I really don't know who my main is. It's so different.
Is it the cat?
It's either the cat. Oh my god, I can't even believe I'm talking about this game like this.
It's okay.
It's either gonna be the cat or the squirrel. I can't decide.
Squirrel is good too. Squirrel is good as well.
Squirrel is dope.
Yeah. I like the dog too. Dog's pretty decent.
He's all right, but you know,
little boxing dog.
Yeah, I'll just play Balrog if I do that.
But Fox, man, we got resets, we got combos, we got loops.
First of all, that Fox has far too much swagger. He fights with his arms crossed through the whole. That's disrespectful off tops, right?
And then they gave him a suit and tie with alternate costumes. I'm like, this is perfect. Like, why would I use anything else?
I thought about using the egg dog because he got resets.
Not the egg.
Yes. That egg dog is actually like secret high tier. I promise you, he's secret top tier.
Not the egg dog.
Look, they put him in here clearly for use.
Yeah, for trolls. People like you play with troll characters. That's definitely you.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Kinda.
All right, so let's move into some of our news for the fighting game community. Let's see what's up first. Let's talk about rollback. So let's talk about Yasuyuki.
Oh, the rebirth of
the scene for Accent Plus R.
I was gonna say the whole name. Guilty Gear XX Accent Core Plus R.
Just so obnoxious.
But it's so Arc System.
It's so Arc System. It's like, let's put another number on here. We'll put another letter on here. Put another name on here. But yeah, since they've added the rollback to the Steam version, well, they're doing like a beta right now until the actual rollout comes. I think coming a few weeks from now. But it's the same thing. You're going to probably have this. They're pretty much trying to like test out, see how it works.
I just hope it's not Steam exclusive.
I'm hoping it's not. I feel like it is going to be Steam exclusive.
Because if it's not Steam exclusive, I will purchase it on site.
Man, who you telling? I hope they do the same, because I think the same thing happened with Garo when SNK had added rollback to it. They added to the Steam version first. They put it on the PS4 version too. So hopefully the same scenario happens with Accent Core.
Like, will I be terrible at it? Probably.
I can play Fan Man again. I'm probably gonna be bad with him too. It's been years I played him.
Look, I have watched so much footage of people playing Accent Core, and it taught me that I am bad at Accent Core. Because they're pulling off stuff that I'm like, you can do that?
Yeah, that game's dumb.
I watched somebody do like an 80% RoboKai combo, and I was floored. Like, I didn't. Wow.
No, not RoboKai. Yuck.
Yep. RoboKai.
I'm anti RoboKai.
I know you are. I can only imagine that you are.
I hated him. Ugh. As a Kai player, I was vehemently upset at that character being in his existence. So, hopefully, it's making a return. Oh God, they're making him return in the new game. I hope not.
Yeah, man, that would be a shame. Everyone would hate that. I would hate that so much.
Ew. Anywho, so back to Accent Core. I haven't played the game in so long.
Man, it looks like so many other people didn't either. That game was only averaging about 100 people online.
Yeah.
Then it exploded to like one of the top played fighting games. I think it was eclipsing Tekken 7 and Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat.
Wow.
Yep, it did better than all those games on Steam, which was impressive.
Well, first of all, it's cheap, so that's one thing.
Man.
Entry fee isn't cheap, so that's easy to get people to play it. Then is the online's good, so that's another reason to play it. And it's a fun game too.
It is a fun game, but man, does that game have some bullshit?
Oh yeah, bullshit blazing.
I was watching Marn play it. His Jam is disgusting. Jam as a character in that game is disgusting.
Yeah.
I've seen Kai and I'm like, all right, that's pretty fair. Johnny, I mean, he's doing Johnny stuff.
Yeah.
Jam is repulsive.
Not repulsive.
Yes. I felt sick watching the things Jam can do.
Wow.
I mean, Potemkin's Potemkin.
You're gonna just.
Oh, and Zato?
Of course, Mr. Puppet Master. One of the first purple characters ever exist.
I was watching a person just block. I was like, how are you blocking all of this? How? Why is this overhead so fast? What is this mix?
Get in the mix.
Hey, that's all. And eventually his defenses fell. As it does for all.
Yeah. Zato, he's so good. I can't think of anybody in that game that's actually like arguably bad, to be honest.
I can't think if there's anybody who's like just terror bad.
Because everybody has their own like stupid gimmicks to them.
Not even ABA is. Well, people think Bridget's really bad.
Oh, I can see that.
People like Bridget's low tier, even though I've seen some shit with Bridget that's kind of stupid.
People say things are a low tier and then they end up having the most like busted stuff.
Well, see, that's the thing, right? Because people write off some characters as low tier, they don't experiment that much with them, and then when somebody does, it's like, whoa, I didn't know that character could do that.
Like, maybe the character isn't low tier.
Oh, maybe they're a secret top tier.
This reminds me of Akuma all over again. Street Fighter 5.
Oh my god!
Favorite example forever will be my favorite example of that.
Man, Akuma's bad. His moves are stubby.
Yep, he was so
stubby
terrible.
Buttons. I mean, his damage is okay, but his buttons are stubby.
Yeah.
What does he even do? And he's still the best character to this day.
Oh god.
I know people say Seth is the best character, but if you say Seth is the best character, you don't know how to anti-air. I stand by that.
Wow. You would axe kick the dominance?
I stand by that. If you think Seth is the best character, you cannot anti-air.
But anti-air is hard.
Not for Akuma.
Ah, well, that's true too. That is true too. All right, let's move into KOF news. Not really news though. It's kind of like news of news.
All right, it's the promise of news.
Yeah. So, director of the series, Yasuyuki Oda, he said, "Yeah, guys, we got news coming. Just wait to 2021, early 2021."
I hope early 2021 is January 2nd, because, man, we've been waiting ever since we saw that JPEG.
And that was EVO 2019.
I want to see whatever outfit y'all put Iori in.
It's going to be something different.
You know it is. It always is. It's been different since, what, 12?
Yep. Some weird stuff they're going to put him in.
It's going to have a bunch of leather and belts, but I'm ready for it.
I like this outfit in 14. That was nice.
It's a pretty nice outfit. I like it.
Jacket is cool.
I mean, I like this outfit in the 13 and I've liked his outfit changes, because when I critically think about the outfit he started in, it's like,
it's kind of ugly.
It's like that belt in the middle of your, why is that belt there? And why can it just like infinitely stretch? Is it the stretch band? Why? For what purpose, Iori? We get it. You're in that too big ass shirt with that crop top jacket with the sleeves poking out and just draping. Like, it was a stupid design.
It was very 90s.
It was. And they were like, maybe we should dress him a little better.
Yeah, like update his outfit.
Which I was all for.
I don't know how I like about Keel's outfit. Keel's outfit in 14 upset me. Looked kind of ugly. Wasn't a fan.
The silver jacket and the blue jeans?
Yeah, I don't like it too much. I'm not a fan of it.
It's not that bad.
It's not bad. It's just not. It's not as good as classic one though.
You're right, because that outfit did look a little generic.
Very generic. Like, his classic costume is very iconic. But yeah, we're getting news, guys. Hopefully, we can find out about the roster, how it looks. I think people worry about how it's going to look more than anything else.
Yeah, because we went from sprites to 14, but we all got hope they'll bring it around because of Samurai Showdown.
Yeah, Samurai Showdown looks really good. Like, that art style is perfect. Hopefully something like that. I think what they did bad about 14 was the lighting and shading for the characters, because somebody actually exported the models from that game to some other game, and they look pretty decent. It's just the way they shaded it and colored it and used lighting and stuff, which is really bad.
Yeah, that was weird, man. I'm no expert at that kind of stuff, but I know ugly when I see it.
Yeah, just didn't look right. The way they did the actual art style for the stuff was just weird. I don't know. Hopefully they turn their lesson. What's probably gonna be why it's been so secretive for so long. We didn't get nothing. We didn't get no nothing. No concept art. No nothing.
All I hope is that we don't get some of the character designs like what we got in 14. Like that Sylvia girl.
Oh God.
I want no more of that.
Oh God, that was
I don't know why y'all thought that was okay by any stretch.
She was kind of like a product of something that was way too old. Like,
she was a product of drugs.
Not drugs.
Yes. When I think of drugs personified, I think of her. I hate her.
Like, that design would have been cool if years ago when that one J-pop artist was really popular. I forgot her name though.
I hate her. I hate her design. I hate her play style. I hate her
terrible.
Voice. Yeah. I hate everything about her. She is probably the worst KOF character to have ever been created. I stand on my. I don't know. I stand
even over
by that.
Dude?
Yes.
Wow.
Because Michael, there is a part of me that kind of likes him.
I know. I saw you play him a little. Like, oh, this is gross.
Yes. I don't know what it is about him. I don't know if it's his absurdity. I think it's his backstory maybe, or just the fact that he's meant to be that ugly. But I kind of like Xanadu. Her?
I'll take her over Xanadu. Xanadu looks scary.
I can't, man.
He looks like disgusting.
He does look like I don't know what's with him.
I wonder if he's coming back next game.
I doubt it. I doubt he's coming back. But
we're gonna get Kukrio Nasty Self back. They ruined his character. What you call it? SNK Heroines. They ruined his character. He was
supposed to be so cool and mysterious, but now we know he's a fetishist.
I can't take him seriously anymore.
He just kidnaps a bunch of the KOF girls and says, "Fight for my fetishes."
Right? Oh, they ruined his character so much with that game. Like you can't take him seriously anymore.
Oh boy, why'd y'all do that to him?
Of all the characters
y'all
made the
could have
villain,
done that to some other character.
There are plenty of characters that could have used for that.
Y'all could have taken the character that was already creepy.
Yeah,
like Xanadu.
Xanadu would have been perfect for that role.
You could have done. I mean, it'd have been ugly, but
it would have been. Yeah, it would have been him doing that. Fascism explosion would have been. I would have been okay with Keith Howard being there.
I was gonna say his butler.
Yo, that would have been perfect. Actually, they would have been. Yeah, they would.
Because he looked like he into something.
Of course, he into something. Look at him.
He's too professional to not have some kind of. I bet he's a furry.
Not him being into weird kinks.
I bet he's a furry.
I just hope that this game looks good and plays against all I want.
That's all I want.
And good netcode. They better use fucking Code Mystics for this game, please.
Because Samurai Showdown, not good.
Terrible.
Not good.
And that code's
KOF 14, not good. But Garo.
Oh yeah, Garo. All these other games.
I have no idea how to play that game, and I'll still jump in and play it.
Like all the games they retroactively added rollback to are good. Like they doing it for what is that? KOF
Ultimate Match.
Yep.
That's not on PS4.
It's not.
So we can't play it?
Nope. We gotta go on Steam. We can only hope for KOF 15 and a half. I'm pretty sure if they're doing this rollback for all the old games, they pretty much know that they have to put this in a new one too. Like that would be stupid. Like what was the point of putting rollback in the old games? Then the one you come up with a new game that should sell, you don't put it in that one. That would be just absurd.
Man, I hope so. I still wish they would put rollback in 14 and or Samurai Showdown.
Yes. Oh, they put it in 14. I will play that game.
They put it in Samurai Showdown. I'm back. I'm coming. Yes. I will bring my Genjiro and we will do our thing.
Oh no. It's the Iori of the old times.
He might be an ancestor.
I want them to meet. I want they ever met in like a game or some crossover or something.
All they gotta do is stare. Like the hell are you looking at? You want to die?
Wait, were they both in SVC Chaos?
I don't think so. I don't think Genjiro was in.
No, Genjiro wasn't there.
He was.
Mm-hmm. Was Iori there though?
Michael, don't make me boot this damn game up on my laptop. I don't want to boot this game up on my laptop.
We can just easily look it up and see what the roster is. Like,
okay, because I don't want to boot that game up again. Those were dark times.
I used to go to the arcade and play that game. I used to main Guile.
I used to bring my laptop to work to play with some of my coworkers and just... We didn't know what we were doing.
Nobody did.
We didn't understand what we were doing was wrong.
Yep, Genjiro and Iori are both in this game.
Well, now I got to see their dialogue.
I have to now. I wonder what they say to each other. Oh, it's funny. All right, let's move on from SNK. Let's see, what's our next topic? Let's talk about Nintendo. Our favorite company.
All right. Since this is about Melee, of course I'm going to play the devil's advocate here.
Are you really?
Oh, of course I am.
You're terrible. So there was this really, really big Smash tournament coming up from Big House. That's the name of the org. And it's going to be a really huge online tournament for Melee and Smash Ultimate. But Nintendo sent them a cease and desist letter and say, "Hey, shut this down."
Well, if they were using the official what netcode for Melee,
what official netcode for Melee? There is no official netcode for Melee.
You should have bought the GameCube network adapter.
Who uses that? That thing
people who want to play the real game.
Is that server even up still?
That doesn't matter.
Wow. I think it does.
No.
So for more context, the Melee community, someone created this rollback netcode fix for the Dolphin emulator called Slippy, which made the game run way better online. It was actually pretty amazing. So
I'm not gonna lie, it made me watch a little bit of Melee.
Nintendo was like, could y'all not use better stuff that we made ourselves? Thanks.
All right, I can't in good conscience play this devil's advocate because I feel like I sound stupid because it is stupid, mind you.
Yeah.
Now, here's the issue, right? People who defend this, because there are people who defend this.
There's a lot of people who defend this, actually.
Saying, well, Nintendo has the legal right, which I guess is true, but then they go on to say, well, you're using a modified version of a stolen copy of an official game from Nintendo. And while that's not true, because emulation is actually legal in the U.S., here's the problem, right? I'm sure that they would have easily and happily bought legal copies, quote unquote, of Melee. And I mean, that's to even say that they don't already have the disc versions of Melee, right?
Yep.
But even if they did, like you said, there's no way to play it online. So what are they supposed to do in a time like this? That's probably the worst part about it, right? Nintendo has chosen the time of a pandemic to be like, shut it down. No.
Right?
So how are they supposed to play it? They're just not supposed to support your game? Or they're just not supposed to play Melee?
Play Ultimate. That's what they want. They want you to play Ultimate.
And I love how Nintendo's response opens up with, we appreciate the community.
That's a lie. If they did, they would shut their streams down.
On top of that, have any of you ever played Smash Ultimate online?
Nope.
Michael, have you played Smash Ultimate online?
I played the previous one online.
No, have you played Ultimate online? This is important.
No, I've not. I didn't even try.
Because the previous one was on the Wii U, where you could just plug in an Ethernet cable, and that was still terrible.
It was still ass.
Now imagine this system where you have to buy an adapter, which is not a big barrier, but it's barrier enough for people to say that they didn't do it.
People ain't even use just an Ethernet cable, let alone have to buy another apparatus to use an Ethernet cable through it to play it.
Right. So people will use that as an excuse, like, well, if Nintendo wanted me to use an Ethernet cable, they would have made a dock with an Ethernet cable.
Yep. Which is funny that they didn't do that, but
right? How did y'all miss that ball? How? What are y'all doing?
They don't think online is important.
Is that why they have an online subscription service?
No, that's to make money.
Like, the only justification for it at this point is, well, I mean, it's $5 a year.
Exactly. They want to make money off of it, but they don't want to actually do the work to actually make it, a sound investment. So
right. They already just begrudgingly put Super Nintendo games up here, like, here, damn. Ugh.
Not begrudgingly.
Ugh, take it. I don't care. Y'all could have just bought a SNES Mini, but y'all want an emulator.
Right?
Ugh. Now that y'all gonna want N64 games.
Here, damn. This is funny. That's exactly how I feel like their whole vibe is when it comes to that.
Basically, y'all always asking for re-releases here.
I mean, it's hard to play these old games anyway. Legally.
That's the thing, right? People want Nintendo to release these games so much because, one, I mean, it's historical preservation. But two, when we try to use other ways to play the games, Nintendo cracks down on it.
Yep.
Y'all sued an entire ROM site for so much money that they were like, you know what? We're just backing down.
Yeah. Not much they could do at that point.
Yeah. What was it, like $10,000 or something?
Yep.
It was a lot of money. And of course, there's defenders that say, well, they were well within their right. And while that may be true, so
I think if they make something available to everybody, it would be a better argument. Like, okay, well, you can buy it legally.
Right. If there was a way for me to go on the Switch eShop right now and then buy Melee with, halfway decent netcode, that's important, then they would have a leg to stand on that no one could refute. But as it stands, the only way you can buy Melee is through scalpers at this point.
Yep. Ugh, scalpers. Not fans of them.
Neither am I. But just for the sake of it, let's look up how much a copy of Super Smash Bros. Melee actually costs right now.
Like, they make it so hard to play their game sometimes. It's just weird. Like, you can make so much more money.
But they don't want the money.
Like, if they put like a store with their entire catalog of Super Nintendo games on there, and you could just play and buy the ROMs. All you do is buying ROMs pretty much at this point. People would buy them. Like, I would buy them.
All right, so we got this GameCube version for $65.
Wow, that's cheap.
We have this other copy that's just a disc, no case, for $45.
Oh wow,
but those are the cheap ones. After that,
that's a deal.
After that, we go $700.
Woo!
$1,000.
Woo!
$500.
Yikes!
$500. You get the idea.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's literally crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't understand. Like, they can make more money. If they want to make more money, just put the things there for people to buy them. People will buy them at that point.
But they hate money.
Like, imagine if the eShop had like a whole catalog of like Super NES and NES games you could buy. Like, just imagine that for a moment.
Look, man, you know how many games I would read by?
Me too.
Like, bro, if y'all tell me something like I can buy DS games again.
Dude, don't say that.
I can buy the 3DS games again.
God, that'd be so good, man. Buy DS games again.
I could buy Game Boy Advance games again.
People will actually buy them. That's the crazy part. People will literally sit there and spend money to buy games they've already purchased before.
And Nintendo knows they will, because then they pull things like that Mario collection.
Yeah. Ugh. I don't get it. I don't get Nintendo's whole like shtick.
I don't either. I don't understand it. I don't know what they want. I mean, y'all are supposed to be a business to make money, but as soon as y'all get an avenue to make money, y'all don't want to make money.
Yeah.
Nintendo, help us understand you.
I don't get their business at all.
Because I would surely pay money to play Heart Gold or Soul Silver again. I would pay that money. I'd pay money to play Golden Sun legally. Or, I don't know, the Sonic Advance games.
Final Fantasy 4.
I would pay. I would pay in blood to play that game on my Switch.
Man, that'd be so good.
But Nintendo hates you.
I know it's well within their power to do it.
I know all they gotta do is just dust off the servers, be like, where is it? All right, it's right here. Because it's not like they make the game and then they just delete it. Like, all right, need to make space.
this terabyte to get all of our games on it.
Gotta preserve the space. Trying to make a new game and the thing says not enough space to store.
I had one more like possible angle for this whole thing.
What's that?
So remember over the summer all the stuff was happening about, the scandals and the unfortunate stuff happening with children?
Yeah.
I was thinking like maybe they're stopping because of that stuff happening and they want to dissociate themselves with the community because of that.
I wouldn't disagree with that.
Yeah.
I mean,
but that was really bad.
Yeah, that was a horrible look. It put Smash on pause for quite a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the coronavirus has been a thing, but Smash stuff was like, we weren't sure if it was coming back or anything like that. It was a mess.
It was. And I think for them to distance themselves from the community is a smart move for them, but a bad move for everybody else.
And what's really bad is that most, if not all, the people involved in this particular instance had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
So they're getting punished for the acts of other people who are being complete garbage.
Yeah.
Which is really a shame.
I think it might be the underlying thing. Since I think that's something that not people are really thinking about, but I think that's something that could be a reason. I wouldn't put it past it, because that was really like, that made headlines everywhere.
Yeah, you couldn't escape that. It was, like you said, it was literally everywhere.
That was like really bad press, and I know they don't want to be bad, especially since they're a family-friendly company, and having such a thing with involving like pedophilia is like no bueno for them.
Yeah, that's a word. That's probably the last word they ever want to even hear associated with a Nintendo game.
Yeah. So I don't know. There's not gonna be many tournaments coming up that's gonna be using like Ultimate for most of their tournaments. But as far as Melee, I don't think they're gonna be having any Melee online tournaments. There's no big ones.
As much as I rag on Melee and its community, I understand why they're upset, and I really hope that this isn't the end of their community, because I don't want to see the death of any community just happen like that.
Especially not by this.
Right.
Like, of all the ways to do it, this shouldn't be the way.
Melee has survived a lot.
Man. Being
dropped from EVO, just all the criticism, all the hate, but they're still going strong. They were still one of the most viewed and played fighting games ever. And of course, they still have to go through the whole "is this a fighting game" thing.
We still talking about that.
Or the whole kitty corner argument. They have to go through a lot,
which
man.
Is bad right now. Even say kitty corner.
Yeah. Melee players have gone through a lot, and I would hate to see this be the end of it.
Yeah. Hopefully Nintendo has spare them. We'll have to see next year too, when the coronavirus hopefully subsides and
hopefully
we get this vaccine. Maybe get back to like
goddamn masks.
We can start getting back to usual, business as usual. We'll have to see how the whole community runs once it's like back to being like face to face and stuff.
Yeah, if the community even wants to come back, because man, I've also seen a lot of people talking about boycotting Nintendo for this.
Oh yeah, Free Melee is up right now.
Yep. So
I don't know how they're gonna Free Melee, but
good luck with that.
Kind of like that's a thing under Nintendo.
I don't know, maybe they'll like send DMs to people to make it like an invite only tournament.
Maybe.
Yeah, but then they'd have to get viewership.
Yep. And when that thing rolls up on Twitch, they got like an army of lawyers up in California.
Whoa. We call them the Nintendo Ninjas.
Nintendo Ninjas. Not Nintendo Ninjas. Well,
they're everywhere.
Well, most of them are in California, so I'm sure they're probably sitting there just waiting. Like, there's a tournament? How many views they got?
With their briefcases. About to throw a cease and desist like a shuriken.
I hate it. Let's move on to our final story today, which is an unfortunate series of events that happened today. I think it was happening last night.
Oh, we're talking about that.
Yep.
Okay.
So, there was wait, you know what? I'm gonna talk about that last. Yeah, talk about that last. I forgot about the other one. Twitch Rivals. Yay!
Ah, yes.
Saw something fun before we talk about the last thing. So Twitch Rivals is doing a UMVC3 tournament. It's gonna be hosted by Maximilian.
And commentated by Yipes and Tasty Steve.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna happen Monday.
Now, of course, I'm sure this is still going to have to be the family-friendly version of those two.
Somewhat.
Oh?
I mean, it's Twitch.
Oh, you're right.
Twitch
this ain't esports.
This is not really the esports.
Yo. Well, we might not get Yipes Unchained because, man.
We won't get Yipes like when he's doing his
Marvel 2 stuff.
Yeah, we're not going to get the thuggery.
Man, thuggery Yipes is so good.
But we'll still get a Yipes that's a little bit different than what we get when he's like doing CPT stuff.
Which I'm fine with. I want that Yipes that's screaming, "This is justice."
Yes. They listed all the players too. They're going to be a part of this. It's a long list. Let's see if I can pull it up.
Look, man, I'm just glad Marlon Pie is in there. It's my favorite. He's my favorite, man.
No Chris G. No Filipino champ either. I know you're like ecstatic about that.
I find joy in it. Yes,
I bet you do find joy in it.
Whoa!
Does this spark joy?
It does spark joy.
Let's see.
I'm not even sure which one makes me happier, but then again, why choose? I got the list up if you need it.
Okay.
So we got Angelic.
I know him.
Clockwork.
We know him.
Cloud 805.
Know him too.
Dual Kevin.
I know him.
Flocker.
Yep.
Flux.
Yep.
Which means you're going to be seeing a lot of zeros.
Yep.
Frankie G.
Is that the Frankie G?
I think it is.
Oh, look at him.
Right. Frank Lotion, which I hate the name. I hate it. Full Schedule. Heart Justice. Coach Steve.
Yes.
Kevin Ha. Killer Kai. Kyle P. Marlon Pie.
The Marlon Pie.
The Marlon Pie. Marvello. Milky Nurko? That's a name.
That'd be a new person.
Yep. Mothman. Mondank. Nerd Josh. Not Enough Damage.
That's such a good name.
Man, he better have optimal combos. I'm looking for him specifically now.
Not Enough Damage.
Punisher, Ram Bam, Ray Ray.
Come on,
I
Ray
didn't
Ray.
even notice that name there.
That's
Ray Ray.
That's a relic from the past.
Bro, man, he about to show us how to play Ryu.
Yep.
Ryan LV.
Woo! That was the Chun-Li player.
Static Alpha. I'm sorry. Streamburger, Super Noon, Tong Never Sleeps, Tupperware.
Yep.
WBT Priest and Wintonal V.
Those people are the newer people.
Yep, that was the whole point, to bring the new blood and the old blood together.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. Oh my god, I cannot wait.
I didn't even see Ray Ray was in the damn.
Me neither.
Maybe we about to see that Ryu go off.
This is gonna be great. And gonna see Ryan LV. Oh, wait, I just thought about somebody.
Who?
Where's King Blue River?
Look, ain't he in South America? We don't talk about their netcode.
You are rude, sir.
I'm right too.
He said, ain't he in South America? You really said that. You really said that.
Look, okay, I just want to be able to see the game and not a slideshow.
No, I'm gonna miss him and his big body team.
I mean, I am too. I love his team. It's amazing. But
we got a lot of good players.
I'm gonna need him to move to like America or something. Come up to California. Come up to Silicon Valley.
Yeah, he should. Especially
Why not?
Might as well. But yeah, it's gonna be a good roster of people, even without some of the other people, like Justin Wong. But he doing Justin Wong things.
Right, he over here making tier lists and being a dad, and playing roles on Alpha 2 like a cheap jerk.
She is kind of busted in that game.
Kinda.
She's a little busted.
I watched the whole video and stuff about her. I didn't even know she was that stupid.
Yeah.
Her Alpha, that's stupid.
Yeah. They weren't thinking about balance when they made that game.
No, they weren't.
They were thinking about playing and drinking up.
They were like, you know what? This is a cool character. I just think she's neat. I want her to do neat things, like combo after an alpha counter, like no one else can.
I think she's neat. He's Sally Marge.
Yeah.
I just want her to do neat things. So that's basically predictions. Who do you think you're gonna take this?
Of who we have here, who do I think is going to take it? So here's my three choices on who could take this, right? Of what I know.
Mm-hmm.
So mine is Angelic, Flux. I keep these two confused. I think it's Flock. No, Flocker. That's the one to go. Angelic, Flocker, or Marlon Pie. Those are my choices.
I'm gonna go with Ryan LV. Who else is on here? Because I remember his Chun-Li was ridiculous. Coach Steve and Dual Kevin. I remember Dual Kevin was pretty nasty in that game.
Oh, you're right, but I don't know, man.
This is a good competition. This is a good like slew of people.
And what I'm most happy about is that I don't remember if any of them do the more Doom stuff.
I don't think a lot of
them
them
do. But not
do.
enough of them do.
Nah.
I expect Virgil shenanigans.
Of course.
And that's fine.
It's going to be
But
Virgil.
there's enough of them that do
and Doom.
Like Marlon Pie with his team is so just off the wall. Like, who would play this team?
A crazy man.
Like Marlon Pie. Or Ray with his crazy team.
I'm not gonna have
Nobody would play Ryu seriously except him.
Dang, no more Doom.
Good.
Am I sad?
Good. I think more Doom did more damage to the game than Virgil did.
What? That's a whole topic in itself.
That's my take.
Wow, that's a bad one.
How?
That's a real bad one. Because doing more with Doom stuff takes way more skill than doing anything with Virgil. Remember the Pope Select?
While I do remember it, I stand by what I said. More Doom did more damage than Virgil.
Can't believe you had the audacity.
Yup, I
you
sure
are a
did.
Black man, so have the audacity. What you got?
Hey, I'm gonna use it.
He said more Doom did worse for the community than Virgil. Wow, you really said that.
Mm-hmm. I'll say it again. That's my hot take. Take how you will.
Is it hot or is it just lukewarm?
I don't care. I said what I said.
What you said was some BS.
Y'all can hate the Gucci belt all y'all want. But he's still out here with Gucci on.
Oh my God, you out here advocating for Virgil garbage?
I didn't say he didn't do any damage now. But more do see. Maybe it's because I think Virgil stuff is interesting to watch, and maybe I'm biased because I like Virgil.
I get
but
that.
More Doom is boring. It's
I
just
understand.
oh my God.
But everybody can't do it though.
So the people who can make the game just boring. Dude, you know what?
You know how many Virgil players there are? 1 billion.
All I'm saying is that when I see a More Doom thing happening, I switch to something else until it's over. I will watch a Virgil sequence happen.
Of course you would. You entertained by foolishness.
I kind of am, yeah. That's fine. It's okay.
He said Moradon was worse for the community than Virgil. Man, that's a poll ready for that. I might have to ask that for a poll or something. I need to know what people think about that one.
I don't expect many people to agree with me, and that's fine. That's just where I'm at.
Because you're a whole Virgil stand. That's all it is.
Hey.
That's what that comes down to.
I can't help that people need more power. I relate to that.
Of course you do. I'm surprised you're on main, what's his face, in Power Rangers.
Who said I don't?
God. I need more quantum power.
Who said I don't? Did you see the stupid stuff I'm doing on Twitter?
Yeah, I saw it. The foolishness. Shout out to that game. If there was ever a replacement for Marvel, that game is it.
I'd play it instead of Marvel. Y'all told me I had to choose. I'm choosing Power Rangers.
Man.
Especially since that netcode works.
Right? From a company I did not see coming. I'm like, anyway. Man, they came with the way. All right. So our last little story. Well, this can be our sound off. I mean, our pop off. I'm sorry.
All right. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll make this our pop off.
Because it's not a whole lot to say. It's all on Twitter, and I think it's a bigger conversation to be had about it.
Oh, definitely. So, Kawaii Mouseface, prominent Tekken player, unfortunately. Kawaii Face Miles, sorry. Unfortunately, she plays Alyssa. That's the only thing bad about her.
Otherwise, she's a queen.
But she was playing Big Majin, who plays Lars, and they went to, I think, first at 10, and Kawaii Face Miles destroyed Big Majin completely.
It was his fault for bringing the low tier.
So after the match, which was on stream too, Big Majin started to misgender Kawaii Face Miles
on purpose
on stream, and she saw it and she clipped it and she put it back on Twitter, saying that she was really upset about it. The fact that she actually looked up to him, and yeah, so it went from there.
Now here's the thing. She didn't call for no canceling.
Nope.
She didn't cancel she didn't tag his people.
Yep.
She literally just expressed herself. And of course, people are like, "Oh, well, this is just cancel culture at work. This is y'all. This is FGC stuff.
This FGC drama, which is not drama. It's don't misgender people." On purpose.
Like, bro, it's not that hard. Be better. Do better.
Especially when you know what the person's pronouns are up front. Like, it's not like something that's like a secret. But unfortunately, you know, everybody can't be, you know, civilized, respectful adults.
And people support this man.
Yeah, people say, "Oh, it was just, you know, a mistake. You know, he didn't really mean that. You know, he didn't know what he was doing. Blah blah blah. How can you make the man go through all that stuff when he was just making a mistake? It was a harmless mistake. Like, it wasn't a mistake. It was intentional. The clip's out there. He intentionally misgendered her on purpose because he was salty and tight because he got dragged in Tekken 7.
And it happens. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
But to see what's happening and then just see, I'm glad that the majority are like, dude, that was wrong. You had no right. But there's to see other people like, man, just because he doesn't agree with transgender stuff doesn't mean he's hateful.
What?
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at stuff right now. I'll read this verbatim. It's not hate to not want to confirm transgender ideology. They can think whatever they want. It doesn't mean you have to think that way, too. This isn't hard.
What? Okay. The way I look at pronouns and the way I look at people's names, call people by what they want to be called. That's it. Like, it's just the same thing. If my name is Michael blah, 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 and I'm like, I don't go by Michael, I go by this, call me this, that's the same thing as I don't go by he, I go by she or they. It's the same concept. It's really easy.
And this person is really just doubling down and stuff, man.
Yeah, he went and doubled down too early. He made a really fake, fraudulent apology too.
And it's not just him; it's people like him. It's all sorts of stuff, man. Like, I cannot understand for the life of me why people are just like this.
Because they don't have to deal with it in their regular life. That's why.
Oh, let me get this man a block because I'm not gonna read his idiot stuff. Oh my god! But Majin, it would have taken seconds to just say to yourself, you know what? I got stuff going on. Maybe I shouldn't do that.
Yep.
But instead, not only did he say it, he feigned this weird ignorance that, like, man, I didn't know I was being hurtful. Bro.
You said it with malicious intent behind it. You could watch the video and see that. Like, it ain't like it's some type of secret. He said it multiple times, too. Like, 3 times.
And I know he deleted the tweet, but for some reason it's still showing up on my Twitter, where he talked about how he had the match, and someone told me she beat him, and me knowing that's a man, I said him.
Ugh. Like, that whole sentence is disrespectful in itself.
And I hate that it's like he puts her in quotations, and apparently this is new cancel culture reach. But if you read what Kawaii Face Miles said, she didn't say nothing about cancellation.
Nope.
She didn't say nothing about anything bad happening to you. But,
she
she
expressed that this isn't okay. That's it. This isn't like the situation where, what's her face? What's that girl's name? I can think of her name. Well, her LTG earlier this year. What's her name? I think of her name. Now she's out of my memory.
Sarah Blast?
Yeah, Sarah Blast. That was intentionally trying to get LTG canceled.
Mm-hmm. But this, it's like, no, man. We know what this is about. We know that we ain't stupid.
We not.
I hate this tweet he put up afterwards.
Which one?
I don't even know how to hate someone. I love everyone. All because he got people supporting him, man. Like, here's the thing. Even if I want to believe you're not a bad person, right? You did a bad thing.
Yeah.
And the fact that people are enabling you doing this bad thing is concerning.
Ugh.
Like, he's been held accountable by many people, but it's like, will that matter in the end? Because if you have 100 people telling you what you did was wrong, even if you have maybe one person saying, well, maybe you were right, you're more likely to listen to that person who said you were right.
Yep. Yep. Glad his aura dropped him too.
You know what? He's faced consequences. I think ultimately it doesn't even matter who supports him still. He faced consequences.
Yep.
And it did some damage to his reputation. So, if you want to support that, fine. If y'all want to come out as transphobes too, fine. But he had something to lose and he lost it. So, we'll see what happens after that.
I am just so over this whole like transphobia in the community. Like,
yep. How normalized it is, how okay it is, how people don't understand it. People perceive it so terribly, like this is something you could just disagree with. You can't disagree with somebody's state of being. You can't disagree with somebody's right to live.
Yep. Just so ignorant and stupid. Like, we're in an age of information is so easily, readily available, like ever before. Remember back in the day, they used to get a encyclopedia out to look up stuff like this?
Oh, man.
Go to the library.
And now all you gotta do is Google it.
Your phone has so much infinite information in there.
Just Google it. Pause that YouTube video you watching. Google it.
Turn that game off for a minute.
Right.
You know, something else popped in my head that's sort of related. I mean, it's Tekken related, but it's not related to this situation there. I was on FGC Salt posting, the worst place on the internet for fighting games, my ass. And
agree.
This one dude posted this thing about so Bandai Namco has this thing where they have Alicia and they have Cuddlecore give people tips and stuff about how to play Tekken and Soul Calibur. So this dude was like, why are they qualified to do that? She isn't even all that great of a player. And dude's like, she plays top 20 in EVO last year. Well, I don't go by numbers and stuff like that. That's stupid. I'm like, okay, who would you prefer? Well, I prefer her. I'm like, oh, okay, I see where this is going. You want an Asian girl to be here because you like Asian girls. That's what it is. It's not about the players, like, you know, actual, like, prowess and actual skill. It's just who you want to oogle at.
Not to mention, let's be real. Most people who say things like she's not even all that good, they would get beat by her.
Of course, easily.
They would get washed.
Easily.
And to say things like, I don't go by numbers.
It was so obnoxious. I'm like, why? But then I know there's a whole thing about anti-blackness in the community too, mm-hmm. And it's fantasizations of Asian girls who play video games.
I was surprised he named another woman.
We named a whole Asian girl who plays Tekken, who, might I add, isn't placing as high as Cuddlecore has been doing the last couple of years.
Didn't they have like a set in Cuddlecore 1?
Yeah. But, you know, you use this cute Asian girl, you know, who plays fighting games, you know, somebody's waifu, his whole, like, you know, fantasy girl. What's with the grumble?
Because all I can think about is these people talking about how Japan's so great at everything, and I don't know where she's from, but I wonder if she's actually from Japan.
No, I think she's, let me see, I think she's from Japan. She's pretty well known. Well, of course she is, because, you know, Asian girls playing fighting games.
Maybe, because these look like Japanese characters on her thingy, on her Instagram. Huh, there's a whole Wikipedia for fighting game players.
Is it?
She is Japanese.
Okay. But yeah, you know they love that. Oh, my waifu needs to be up here. She's good. But the other person is actually a better player. I want my waifu. Like, that's what they want.
Right. Gib waifu.
It's so sad that's even still a thing. The way they fetishize Asian girls in the community.
To a creepy degree.
Very creepy. I don't know why it popped in my head, but I like this. We're talking about Tekken anyway, so this is a good chance to, like, bring it up. But Kanako is a great player, and she gets so much crap so often.
For no good reason.
For nothing. She's so sweet and nice. She's the nicest person ever. That'd be the thing. People be so nice and they get the most junk and crap. Like, I don't get it.
Well, I'm glad things are going right for her.
Oh, yeah, definitely going in the right direction. Shout out to her Scar, too. That's the cutest couple ever. That's what
that was what the FGC needed at the time.
we needed that. They're so cute. I'm happy for them. All right. Do you got anything else you want to talk about, or any last remarks, or things you want to announce?
Buy an Ethernet cable,
please.
That's all I'm asking.
They got the flat ones now too.
Look, okay, it's not that hard.
Nope. Go on Amazon.
At the worst case, buy a power line adapter.
There you go.
Something.
Do something.
Because I'm tired. You know how many people I have to reject because I see the Wi-Fi indicator? Stop clogging up online with your laziness. My God. Tired.
I have to agree with that too. Am I looking for? Oh, I'm waiting for that Dan trailer, the real one.
Ah, yes, Dan the man.
I need that trailer, and I need this new mechanic. What is it? I want to know what it is.
It's a new super.
It's not gonna be. You know how much money it would cost to do new supers for everybody in the game?
I mean,
that's 40 characters.
I mean, yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be a new super. People are speculating a new super. I doubt it.
Man, what you think it's gonna be then?
It's gonna be 2 V triggers. You use both at the same time.
That might break some characters.
For some
other characters, it won't even matter.
Exactly, like juries.
Oh my God. Well, actually, her being able to change supers into supers while also draining your meter.
Yeah, it might be decent.
Nah, what about G?
He don't need that. That's stupid.
Not only does he get the presidential stuff on max, but he gets an extra command grab with armor.
Yeah, he don't need that. Ooh, Kevin can get both of those moves together. All 4 of them? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Chun-Li would be able to do Kokosho and do multiples of her normals.
Oh, poor Ryu. He has 2 different parries.
Oh,
so he gets to use 3 different parries.
Sucks to suck. 3 different parries.
Oh,
yo, Alex would be pretty decent.
Man, what is this other V trigger?
The one where he gets to do an extra.
Where he gets his whole third strike move set.
Yep,
that's actually kind of dope. I like that.
Let's see.
Gil will be busted.
Busted.
That he'll
get fire alley.
He's gonna shoot up the tier list after that.
Man, you know what? Akuma will be busted too.
Oh my God. He can chain EXs into EXs for free. And it's gonna be upgraded EXs.
Yep.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh no.
What?
Manat.
Whoo. Make it rain. You choose one you want to use.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I
like it. I want this for Cammy. I want this for her.
I don't like this.
I want this for her. I want this for Cammy.
No.
Ooh, what about what's her name? Colleen. Oh, you could do the ice thing and the thing. Oh, that's busted.
I don't like this.
You don't like it?
No. This hurts.
But gee.
At what cost? At what cost?
Look, sacrifice must be made, okay?
I'm not willing to make this one.
Of course you're not.
No, I'm scared. I'm fine with that.
Stop being scary.
I'm frightened.
Stop being scary.
I don't want like Omega Colleen or Omega Manite.
I want it.
I'm decent.
I want it. I could do Jaguar kick into EX. That's super spiral arrow to the yo, the mix ups would be so stupid.
Oh, that Honda.
Oh yeah, you would hate that.
Oh, I don't like this.
Who else? We got a good one for 2. Oh, we can get Psycho Crusher on both. Yes, I want this. I want this. Bice would be so busted.
I am frightened. I don't like it. You know what? No, I rebuke that. I want 2 supers again.
2 supers. We're not getting 2 supers. I don't want you to just get that out of your brain.
No.
They're not going to
It's better than this.
They're not going to make new supers for all characters in the game. That's 40 characters.
I don't know that. Whose fault is that?
They are not about to do that.
Well, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. If they do this, I might quit.
Wow.
I'm not dealing with some of these characters that can do both V triggers at the same time.
Like
I'm
Poison.
not doing it.
Yo, she got a whole full screen command grab and Molotov cocktails.
All right, hold on. Now that you've mentioned her, she might even be playable.
She'll have a projectile and a full screen grab.
I know y'all saying, "Well, she's really playable." No, she's want to play. No, I don't care. I want the poison I like back.
Oh, she ain't coming back.
I know, and it hurts.
Nasty gonna be low tier. We have both.
Poor him, because all he gonna have is some dashes.
Yeah, that's a no. I'm not. Yeah, that's still gonna be garbage. I love Nash though. I still play him, even though I know he ain't got nothing fun to play with.
Nothing.
He's pretty much the exact same he was when the season first started.
I mean, he got a few extra frames on stuff.
He is still boring.
Yeah, he's still kind of boring.
Man, this is so many potentials that you got out there with having 2 V triggers out at the same time.
They're not doing this.
They have to.
This is too much.
This is not too much.
This
it's
is
just enough.
Way too much.
We need this.
I'm okay.
Oh my god.
You are talking crazy talk. You are off the rails.
I'm not really off the rails.
You are off the rails right now.
How? What about Abigail?
That's dangerous.
Exactly.
That's so dangerous.
What's his other V trigger?
He's got the head charge, and he's got when he goes red, he's like putting out extra damage and new properties on some of his normals.
See,
which on paper
with the head charge
great.
Too. You know how much dumb damage that would probably be?
Yes, I'm sure he could do a TOD with that. But Michael, you are trying to. You're not even trying to break the game. You're trying to annihilate this game.
Yes.
You know what, Michael?
Go out with a bang.
You know what, Michael? We're done.
We're done.
We're done. Close out the show. We're done.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in for this episode of FGCism. Go on our website at www.rushdownradio.net for all our new updates and new material and news and all that good stuff. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next episode.